Hello, my name is Doris Kempner, and in this video I want to talk about the natural birth that I just had 5 weeks ago. I was giving birth to an angel. His name is Rey Gabriel, and it was a natural birth, but it was not an easy birth. And I have several videos online about my birth preparations, also about pregnancy yoga, about yoni eggs, and so on and so further. And in this video I want to talk about what actually helped me and what did not help me. And if you hear a slight accent, I'm from Austria, and it's a German accent. So what really helped me in my birth was definitely hypnobirthing, and also my boyfriend, who is a shaman from Peru, and he did the course with me. So I really recommend to have a birth partner that you trust, maybe man or female, but it needs to be someone that you trust and that is doing this hypnobirthing course with you.
Breathing.
So this really helped me. Then what I will, later on in the video I will explain why and how it helped me. Then what also helped me were essential oils. I had very high quality oils, and shortly before the baby came out, just to make me more open, to open me up more, was a very nice clary sage oil, a very good quality. My boyfriend, he massaged it on my back. It really helped me. Then what also helped me was my birth preparation, the Epino. Yeah, I also explained it in another video. It's a balloon to expand the vagina. And what also helped me was the nutrition in Chinese medicine style. It's very important, and also the birth preparation with acupuncture. And what I would not recommend, but I tried it, is the castor oil cocktail, and I will also tell you why. So what I did until the end of my pregnancy was definitely yoga. It's really helpful for the spine, and I was nourishing myself in the way of Chinese medicine. So during pregnancy I was eating food that is balancing myself. I'm studying Chinese medicine, and I was eating a lot of cooling food. I was also taking suitable teas. I was taking raspberry leaf tea, which is really preserving energy. And at the end of my pregnancy I was changing to women's coat tea, and then I did the opposite after pregnancy. So first I took the raspberry leaf tea, and then I changed to women's coat tea. And why the castor oil did not work for me, you will hear now about my birth. So I did the acupuncture Thursday. The baby was already over time, so I really wanted to induce him naturally, as in the hospital they told me if he will not come soon, then we will have to induce him artificially. So first Thursday, the first acupuncture. It's especially an acupuncture for women that are giving birth soon. Then Friday I had an acupuncture with a very famous doctor from Taiwan. And then Saturday, he still didn't come. I had 9 o'clock in the morning a castor oil cocktail, and I repeated the recipe also 10 o'clock. And I was mixing a big spoon castor oil with a tablespoon, really big one, with smoothie of maracuja and mango, 100 milliliter of it, and 100 milliliter of Prosecco. And the same recipe I was repeating at 10 o'clock in the morning. And some people, they write in the internet, it's tasting disgusting. I found it really delicious. I think also for that I took the second dose. And I didn't have surges after it immediately. But at 4 o'clock my boyfriend came, and then I told him I need oxytocin and prostaglandins, so we had sex. And I was so hungry after that. At 4:30 we went to a restaurant and the surges started. They call it waves in hypnobirthing, so the surges are kind of waves, and it got quite intense. So I thought I will go shopping because I thought I will forget about it, but it got really intense. And then we went to my flat, and from my flat to the place where I wanted to give birth I took a bath, but it got more and more intense. And actually we wanted to give a home birth, but yeah, I was really happy 1 o'clock in the night when I came to the self-chosen hospital, which was a very nice but traditional one. And yeah, I told them, please help me with this intense waves. Fortunately, my boyfriend was there. They knew him already before, and they knew he was a shaman, and they knew he did the course with me. So we were exhaling every wave, every surge with the sound of Om, and we were exhaling the pain. They told me before, Doris, you are not open wide enough, so it will take more time. And yeah, you just need to open up more. And yeah, it took very long. It took in total 24 hours. At 4 o'clock next day afternoon, the baby came, like 4 o'clock and 6 minutes. And he was a very big baby. He was 55 centimeters tall, and he had more than 4 kilo, and his head was about 36 centimeter. And I did not break at all. They were very surprised also. I mean, they did what I always did since week 32. They put oil on the area between my anus and my vagina, which really helped. They did always a kind of smooth massage, but the Epino training with the balloon that I show you here in this video helped a lot. So I was training I started about week 32. I was training 3 times a week for about only 5 minutes. But I really constantly did this training, and at the end, in week 41, he was coming, a little delayed. As I told you already, I was over 10, which is about 32 centimeter head. And this Epino, it's amazing. It's like you're simulating a birth, and it felt very natural to give birth. And they talked a lot about cesarean during my birth, because he had the cord around his neck 2 times, around his legs. But he came out finally naturally, and what really also helped me during birth was yoga, to stay calm, to not shout or scream, but to just breathe. And this is what you will learn in hypnobirthing. You will learn 3 different breathing techniques, and also the birth affirmations helped me. But what also helped me was before my pregnancy to prepare myself with the yoni egg. That's a Taoist tradition. It's very smart, because some women after birth, they have problems when they sneeze, they release urine, for example, and I didn't have any problems. I was recovered so fast, I could walk immediately. Now I was asking the doctor if I might need the large size, but no, it's already recovered. I might go on with medium, and I will start now. I'm 5 weeks after birth. In probably 1-2 weeks, the blood is already gone, so I've not any blood anymore, but I will really wait until I feel completely ready. And this is what I also recommend, to really listen to yourself. And I have also several videos online about the jade egg, the yoni egg. You can do for your pelvic floor amazing exercises also with yoga together. I recommend, if everything is well, if you didn't have a cesarean, to start with slight stretching after 2 weeks after the birth, if it's possible, if you feel fine. And also if your doctor says it's fine. Then I had an amazing womb blessing, which is a beautiful baby party in a spiritual way. I have also a video online. And beautiful goddesses, beautiful friends, they put amazing wishes into this stick, and it was always with me during the birth, and it gave me a lot of strength, because this is what you will also need during the birth. So I recommend to sleep a lot, to make a lot of sport before if you can, but to not too much so that that is too much for your pelvic floor. I did sport until the day before birth. And what also really helped me was the Chinese medicine, so the right nutrition. This is also what I'm studying. I was eating during pregnancy, especially cooling food, but cooling food is very alkalizing, because you might have problems with acidity. And I was eating a lot, for example, cooked tomatoes, cooked aubergine, cooked zucchini, with quinoa, with couscous, with feta cheese from the sheep or goat. And I would really avoid anything from cow milk. Don't drink coffee at all, also not when you're breastfeeding. And you can also enhance your breast milk so much with the way you eat and what you eat and in which temperature the food is that you are eating. So don't eat, and I really recommend this, any white bread or bread during pregnancy. Cook your food, prepare it with love, eat regular, and avoid anything of cake or damp food, because it will only make a lot of water retention and cellulite. So I really try to avoid it as much as possible. And after pregnancy, that's also really important. Then you should eat warming food. So after birth, immediately, as is tradition in Chinese medicine, if you're a vegetarian, okay, you can cook water with a lot of vegetable. You cook it 5 hours. You put some Chinese herbs, especially for after pregnancy. And what you might also do, you might cook your placenta. I was really lucky. That's also an advice that really worked. A friend of mine is a doctor. He's a very good doctor, and he was picking up the placenta from the hospital. He dried it for hours, then he made a powder out of it. You can see here the pictures. And I put always 1 or 2 big tablespoons into the soup, and I was cooking it up to 4 to 5 hours. And I decided not to be vegan or vegetarian during pregnancy, and now as I'm breastfeeding a lot, the baby is very hungry. So I was always cooking an organic chicken with many vegetables and with the herbs and with the placenta for about 5 hours. And after that, I was putting all the vegetables away, and I was putting fresh vegetables inside, which I highly recommend. And yeah, I recovered very, very, very fast after birth. And I will also do one more video about what enhanced my milk, my breast milk, because at the start I didn't have so much milk, but now it's flowing so much. And this also has to do with the right nutrition. So I wish you all the best, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and see you in my next video. And if you have a question, please write me a comment. I will answer you. And if you are now during your time of pregnancy, then I wish you a beautiful and miraculous pregnancy. And if you are already close to getting birth, then I wish you a smooth birth and a painless birth. Maybe you can use some advices. Maybe you're doing a hypnobirthing course, and yeah, maybe you're using some shamanic rituals during your birth. And yeah, I wish you all the best, many blessings. Your stories. Namaste.